Hello and welcome back to more My Hero Academia Season 5. I am here with my reaction to episode 15. I'm starting to feel bad for Hawk at the moment. I feel like it's a lot of pressure on him, what he's having to do.
I'm spreading the good liberation word.
We noticed that you've been passing this book out to heroes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a book. It's no big deal.
You're like a walking billboard. With your help, liberation ideology will spread. Your core fan base of teens and 20-somethings would be a great boon for us.
I'll double down my efforts then.
You're working super hard, huh, Hawks?
Like, this is a lot of pressure on him, though. I mean, imagine standing in front of the League of Villains like this.
From what I see, UA students haven't grown all that much.
Oh yeah, you are talking about a bunch of high schoolers.
That's a little bit rude. Have you not been watching My Hero Academia? They've grown a ton.
I've trained to intercept the smallest pieces of intelligence. Fierce wings can detect sound vibrations in the air, allowing me to interpret it. I can hear you.
Spinner, are things going to plan?
I want to hear if they actually trust him or not, or if they're totally on to him.
4 months from now, boom. Everything is destroyed, and Tomura will ruin this world.
4 months? Ooh, that's not a long time at all. And, I mean, maybe we aren't prepared for this. Now you can understand why they're trying to ramp up everyone's training as much as they are, because we've had a lot of fights up until this point, but it seems like whatever we're about to be dealing with now, they just need more people, basically. They need Class 1A, and probably 2 as well, to just hurry up and get on the ball. Otherwise, we all gonna die.
They number over 100,000.
I don't know where I got 4,000. Maybe I was thinking 4 months. I was like, I thought it was 4,000, but 100,000? We did. It's over. Game over.
With my wings closed, it's hard for me to hear from far away. There's so much I don't know, and the clock's ticking. By the time I've got details, it'll be too late.
Well, is there any point him being undercover at this point? He got the main information that we need. Now we just need to get ready.
In case of failure, we'll need more manpower.
Oh no. Yeah, the teens, man, they gotta get ready for this. This is some serious shh.
And I believe it's going to be beneficial to you as well. Train your work-study students thoroughly. Endeavor.
Well, Endeavor has some of the best ones, because he had Kachan, Todoroki, and Midoriya, which is good, because he's the number one.
I'm here because I was told I could watch the #1 hero work up close!
You'll still see him. Please calm down, Kachan.
This isn't how I expected things to play out. I'll try talking to him.
Well, there he is if you want to have a pop at him.
Shoto, Deku, Bakugo. I look after you three myself.
Well, there you go then, Kachan. You are going to get exactly what you wanted. See, sometimes he just complains far too early.
I'm glad you're underestimating them. It was worth stealing their glory then. I'm positive they could have handled things if I hadn't shown up. No sweat.
That's it. I mean, if they end up facing off against them, they're going to laugh in their face, and then they're going to get their asses handed to them.
Every day you improve. Maybe even faster than me.
You know what I was thinking, though? If things are really about to get as bad as they say, will we start losing some characters, though? Because we haven't lost anybody at this point. From the schools, anyway. I wonder.
The next time the cherry blossoms fall, I hope we'll all be smiling.
Oh yes, and we are gonna be ready. And I just smacked my elbow off the table. That was really sore. Well, I guess back to the training arc now, I guess.
However, recently there's, this other thing. It's kind of like, so it's my power, but it's manifesting in a way I've never experienced before.
Why are you getting annoyed? He's being honest. It'll be your turn in a second, Kachan.
It seems flexible like a whip and could be super versatile. I want to turn this risky thing into a useful weapon. I guess the truth is I'm trying to see if I can figure out how to control it at will the same way I learned to do with Air Force. Oh, right, Air Force is a whole other thing.
Okay, yeah, his quirk, it's very, very complex. I forgot about that.
My baseline is about 10 to 15%.
Oh my god. Endeavor, you have no idea what you have got yourself in for.
Even if I don't injure myself, there's a painful tingling and it affects my mobility and speed.
Look at Kachan's face. He's like, shut up, nerd! Nerd! Oh my god, he's still going on. You're worse than me! Shut up!
He talks so much, I totally lost the thread.
Quite the self-analysis.
Shut up! I see.
See, this is why I love Kachan, because me and him, we're like brother and sister.
Your power is pretty impressive. To create so much wind pressure by flicking your fingers. It reminds me of another quirk. You seem to have a lot in common with All Might.
Oh, maybe one day you'll know the truth. But not today.
I may only have one quirk, but I can still become the best there is. Over the last year, I've learned a few things. Like having raw power doesn't make you truly strong.
He is my fave though, and I feel like I change it quite often, but since day one, it has been him. Well, I think he could be the number one at some point. I do. You don't have to have a good personality to be number one. Endeavor is proof of that.
Endeavor. I now realize I'm gonna do exactly what you wanted me to.
Even if that works for you in this tournament, you'll soon find the limits of that power.
Do you know what was the saddest part of that conversation though? The power that you beat into me. Like, beat into me. That's so sad.
The only reason I came to this place is to use you. I came because it's beneficial for me, number one. Don't pretend to be a caring parent in front of my friends.
Wow! Could you have this as like a private conversation? Because I'm feeling awkward.
Since he chose to do his work study here himself, I thought he was warming up to me a little.
No, he's completely using you. Ouch.
Very well. From now on, you'll learn by joining me in the field.
That's harsh though, you know, but what could you say back to that? There's not much you can say back to Todoroki, because he knows he fucked up when he was a dad.
The things you each need to work on can be conquered in this way. This winter, I want you to show me that you can capture a villain faster than me just once.
But, I mean, you're the best. You're number one. How the hell?
When everyone else was thinking about what they wanted to run toward, I was still figuring out how to walk. No, to crawl. Learning full cowling allowed me to control One for All, but I had to practice so that my body would use it automatically.
Well, now he's with the best guy. Because I feel like All Might is great, and I will never diss All Might, but there's something different about Endeavor. I kind of like his intensity.
Whoa, he never stopped accelerating!
That turn.
I love it. They're all just watching him, and they're like, right, okay, whoa, how do I do that? How do I do that? Could you imagine if Kachan actually got him first? Like, first job, first day, and Kachan got him? I'd laugh.
Bakugo, did you notice that?
There's nothing you could have possibly noticed that I didn't catch before you. But let's go ahead and hear it.
Wow, petty.
Yeah.
He probably compressed the move to drive himself forward. I can only see it because I have the same quirk as him.
Well, then surely Todoroki has the best chance of being number one.
Go on. Leave this to us. It's rare for the big guy to teach anyone other than Shoto, so you should take advantage while you can.
All right, boys, let's go after him.
As propulsion.
fast.
Oh god, he's gonna end up flying into buildings and everything.
I was aware of the glass villain's underlings before. You didn't help me.
Wow, petty.
Kacchan?
I mean, Kacchan, you're the petty one.
It's true that your movements are fast. You're pretty good.
He needs to get more distance on his jumps like that, because he's going pyong, pyong. Like, he's getting hardly any distance.
I'm giving the two of you the same homework assignment today.
Why am I always getting lumped together with this idiot?
I'm betting it's somehow connected to learning flash fire, isn't it?
Store up your power. Condense it, then fire.
So what does Midoriya get, though? I mean, he's got a different quirk.
Stay out of my business!
Shoto, you're nearly there. I want you to improve your precision. You're able to control the shape of your ice to a certain extent already. Try doing the same with your flames.
He's got a lot to do when it comes to his flames because he's been neglecting them his whole life.
Take the man behind the wheel of that car. He wasn't born knowing how to drive. Turning the wheel, pressing the gas and brake pedals, noting his surroundings.
Yawning, checking his phone. That's a joke, by the way. It's amazing how we actually learn how to do things like muscle memory. Like, you just get in a car and go. It's so easy.
Even if you're using some of the same concepts you learned at school, real-world experience is completely different. Don't forget what you've picked up in class, but get used to being out here. Because this is real life.
Oh, we're gonna learn so much from Endeavor. I told you guys we should give him a chance. I was right. All Might, I feel like he's got us up to this point. Along with UA, now we're ready to be out there. We're so ready.
Whether the three of you fail or succeed is absolutely no reflection on the work of the #1 hero.
That's right. I'm chasing my dream. Increasing my power as quickly as I can.
Oh, which one of those three, though, should be the #1 hero? Well, I don't know. Because I feel like they are the top three. I feel like they are the strongest in regards to the pupils. Like, obviously the other ones, like, they have their own quirks and they have this strength. But I do feel like those three are top tier. I feel like they're going to be the ones that definitely play a role in whatever happens in 4 months' time. But if I had to pick one of them to be the next #1, I'd want it to be Kacchan, but that'd be terrible. But I think it would be Todoroki, actually. I just think if he can learn everything about his quirk from the ice side to the fire side, he could be double the strength of Endeavor. I believe that. Okay, thank you so much for watching our reaction to this episode, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye!